Hey everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Hey everyone, so today rather than a speeded up video, I'm going to do a real-time video. I haven't done a real-time video in a while, simply because I have not been scrapbooking a whole bunch. Other than my lift and sketch layouts and my product placement layouts, I've been basically using all the layouts I made at a crop back in March for my videos. And that is simply because, if you didn't know, I've mentioned it in several videos, so I feel kind of like I'm just nattering on about the same thing. But my nephew graduated from high school. He actually graduated this past Tuesday. And as I'm making this video, he is flying to Florida to visit family with it's actually his best friend's grandparents, but he's been going every year with his best friend because grandparents have realized that having one child in a retirement community is very boring for that child. So they have invited my nephew down to go with his best friend ever since they were like, oh gosh, 11 or 12. So they've been going now for 5 or 6 years. So he is very much looking forward to this, this break. He starts his summer program at college, which is incredibly intense, very rigorous program. He's got 4 classes a day. Everything is scheduled. He doesn't even get to come home for 4th of July. He does come home he comes home Friday night and goes back Sunday night. So he will get to come home and do his laundry and go shopping for snacks, and then he has to study for Monday's classes. So it's a crazy schedule. So he's really happy that he gets this 1 week to kind of just, enjoy a vacation of Florida. Okay, let's actually talk about the layout. So back in May, I put together several page kits using my Felicity Jane stash. So normally when I make a stash kit, I like to make enough to do 5 or 6 layouts. But in this particular case, what I did was I made them much smaller so I could only make 1 or 2 layouts. I've already made a layout with this kit. It's actually for my Lift and Sketch series, Christy Harriman. So either you will see it tomorrow if I've got all my ducks in a row and I managed to get this up on Friday night, or you will have seen it this morning because I kind of went, I don't feel like doing this, and I'll get it up on a Saturday afternoon. Okay, so as I said, I've got Felicity Jane. I have 3 photos. I haven't detached these 2 yet. So these photos are a gift I bought my nephew. He is a big sock aficionado, and Target has 12 days of socks. And this year I got him the Harry Potter. It says Hogwarts, and so because they both begin with an H, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's not the right word. That's not the right word. But I got him the Harry Potter themed socks. Oops, that one's upside down. So I was able to find those and get them for him, and he was super excited, and I actually managed to give it to him on the correct day. I got the same type of things last year. They weren't Harry Potter, they were just regular socks, and I thought I counted back correctly for 12 days, but I did not, and he ended up having to open 2 socks on one day because that's how I roll, the inability to count backwards. Oy vey. Okay. Get that. I know I'm going to use this as my background piece because it's the only full sheet I have, and also because I love this paper and stars make sense for Harry Potter. So now, these are not the world's best photos. They were taken in the morning. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is matte this with this dark one and not worry that the corner isn't covering it, because I think I'm going to cover it with these 2 photos. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if they'll go exactly like that, but it will go enough that it doesn't matter that it's missing that corner. Xanthi is here supervising, just in case y'all want to know. She's sitting right there. She wanted to come up onto my table, but I was like, no, I cannot scrapbook with the cat on the table. That's just obnoxiously rude. So these are a mix of Felicity Jane. They're not all from one set. So, and they're all older. I actually have not purchased any Felicity Jane in months. So these are all from, if not 2017, then from really early in 2018. I've been not good at the not shopping. Oh, I did it on the wrong side. I'm such a dork. I need that to be on the other side. As I was saying, I have been not a very good not shopper person. Let's do this the wrong way. Again, I want this corner. I cut it the wrong way. I'm a dork. Oh, I did it so it's this side on the... Why didn't y'all tell me? Jeepers. I don't know if I like the color because I was trying to keep it pretty monochromatic. There's a lot of grays and blues, and I was going to do a whole grays and blues with black and white. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, dumb. I am very dumb. So I can either have it in the bottom or in the top. I think I'll do it in the top, and I'll just move those photos up. Yeah, that'll work. It'll work, it'll work, it'll work. I'll put that like that, and then that like that. Yeah, that works, except I'll probably have these closer together. Okay. Phew, saved by the moving of photos. Oy vey. So as I was saying before I was dumb, I don't know if I like that. I have been shopping a lot, like a lot, like stupid amounts of shopping, considering how much I actually still have. No, I definitely don't want the flowers. Okay, like that. Yeah, I bought like all of the Indigo and Ivy, the new one by Pink Paisley. Like crazy amounts of that. I think what I'll do is trim this in half and fake the length here. Now, normally when I do real-time videos like this, I am working from a sketch. I am not working from a sketch today, and that may be a dumb thing. I think I'll do another one, and I'll do this right here. Maybe out like that. And have this go over. And I'm going to ink up everything. So, oh, I like that. Yes, I do indeed like that. Yeah, cool. All right, so let me get things glued down, the photos at least. Yeah, so I got almost everything from Indigo and Ivy, including like double pages of things. So I shopped a live My Little Scrapbook Facebook sale. So she has she has an online store called My Little Scrapbook store, and then she also does Facebook Live sales. I'm gonna ink everything up with hickory smoke, and it's kind of like the LuLaRoe ones, if you've ever done one of those, where you know you have to put an emoji or a mine or whatever number the item is, like, you know, she'll assign a number, and then whoever says me first gets the item. And it can be a little like, hey, I need this and I need that, and oh my gosh, how much should I spend? So I ended up buying that's the dots. I might use that. You know, so I ended up buying that, the Indigo and Ivy, and then I also bought 2 different simple sets by Simple Stories. I bought the Congratulations, the one that's for, shockingly enough, graduation. And then I also bought the, oh gosh, what's it called? Hang on, it's right here. Rad Dad, something like that. Hang on, sorry. Ooh, it's right here. What's it called? Dad Life. So I bought that one as well. It's dad themed, but I actually bought it mainly for the orange and navy color scheme. I'll use the dad stickers and the dad 3x4 cards for cards, like Father's Day cards, because Father's Day is this weekend. But the actual papers I plan to use for layouts about my nephew, because it's a great color scheme. Okay, so I've got the photos. Now I just need to put some tape there, build from the back. I need this one to be on first because it's the only one that spans the whole thing, so you can see that behind. It doesn't fool your eye of going, where did that paper go? Now I just need to figure out where to place these. And I think I like that. It's funny because normally I don't like to use 2 small dots. Oh, that was the wrong side. I don't normally like to use 2 small dots together, but I think because one is white with small black dots, and I just did that on the wrong side again. I keep putting it on this side, but I want it on this side because I'm gluing from the top. Because I know the navy dots are slightly bigger. And then, so it kind of fools the eye into thinking that they're not almost exactly the same size. Yes, I like that. And then I'll flip this over and grab my T-square ruler and match things up. So so I cannot believe we are already to the middle of June. I finally have some time to breathe, which is nice, because as I said at the beginning, I've just been kind of on the go, go, go because of end of the school year items going on. Make sure I get the right side here. And I put that down so Sadie, my dog, like my dog's gonna eat glue. So Xanthi was trying to eat my glue. Bad Xanthi. And she is getting up now, so the tripod might start to shake, and I apologize if it does. So I just use this to line things up so it matches from the top to the bottom. And then we'll flip it over and see how it looks. Oh, I very much like that. Yes, I do. Okay, that was horribly bad fake English accent. And I apologize to anyone who was offended by that, because that was awfully bad. Wow, that was super bad. So I've got this sticker, and it's a scallopy thing, and it's just kind of an offcut. And this is from like really early in the Felicity Jane when she used to have cut apart stickers. And I've been trying to use it like constantly, but I just have not really had anything to do with it yet. I don't know if that's going to work anywhere. Okay. Well, I definitely like this, so I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. So as I said, my schedule is finally clearing up. That is why I'm going to be doing a series of YouTube lives in July, and I'm going to, shockingly enough, call it Live in July. I put a poll up on the YouTube community page because I have Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday evenings free in July. My nephew will be at college. My housemate works late on those nights, so I will have the house to myself, minus the animals. The animals will be here. And so I thought, well, I might as well chat with people who scrapbook. I really like this, but I need to figure out what to do for my title. I could just do I love socks, because he does indeed love socks. I could do something like with Dobby, because if y'all aren't familiar with Harry Potter, that's going to make no sense. I'm going to pause the video. Y'all aren't going to, be paused because I'm going to edit it and come back while I think about this. Okay, so I think what I'm going to go with is I'm a free elf. So unfortunately, while I do real time, I try to keep it as real as I can. However, no one wants to watch me place down stickers, and since I'm not doing this live, I'm not going to subject you to that. So once again, I'm going to come right back and you'll see my title done. Okay, so as you can see, my title is now down. For the I'm A, I use these Ellie Studio Alphas in black, and then for the words free elf, I used these fancy pants ones in navy. And oh, dude, Xanthi, really? Get down in the box. Come on, don't be a dork. Scoot, 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 scoot. Come on. Oi, annoyance. Sorry for, by the way, I had this video turned off, not turned off, but I was, working away, and obviously she wants the spotlight because she waited until I was talking to you guys again. Move that so she doesn't eat it. So as I was saying, these fancy pants ones are actually from 2013. I don't use them that often because they're so big, but I do like the color of the navy. And now I'm going to do a little trick my friend Kim taught me. When you have flat alpha stickers, once you get them down, take a brayer to them, and it helps hold them down so much better than just putting them down. Because I find, especially with these little ones, they do partially pop up a little bit, but since I've been doing this, I haven't had a problem at all. Alrighty, so it is time to embellish, and then I also need to do my journaling. So let me see if I can find a journaling thing, because, excuse me while I move my mixed media, which I have not put away. Instead, I just have it sitting over here, and it just falls over every time I try to move stuff. Because I'm super classy like that. All right, come on. Here we go. Get down. You take advantage, dude. All right. I wonder if I can now, because I've got that there, I could tuck this right here. Oh, I think I can do that. Of course, now I'm going to try to tuck a sticker. I could just leave it unstickered and just tape it down, but then I'm concerned that it will pull away from the backing at some point. Maybe I didn't tape this down super awesomely, because I usually don't. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, I think I actually got it. I'm going to end up placing it down accidentally, but sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this part. Boy, if you thought letters were bad. Okay, I think I want it so it doesn't stick out that side. Do I want it so it doesn't stick out that side, or do I want it so it sticks out that side? Oh, no, I changed my mind. I want it so it sticks out that side. But I want to be able to see the... Oh, I think... Yes, I like that. Okay, cool. Yay, yay, yay. All right. And I think I want the gray and not the blue. Where's my tiny cutter thingy? There it is. I've probably stopped and started the same stories about 3 times now. Sorry about that. That's just the way the brain goes. I won't do my journaling on screen because like then it'll be really quiet for quite a long time. I just want to make sure I have a place for it because, by the way, Xanthi has now gotten down. So the only reason she came up was to be obnoxious. That's kind of her life choice, is to be obnoxious. Oh, that fits perfectly. Oh my gosh. I love it when stuff works like that. Oh, yay. That was awful too. That was not a good angel awe. We're not batting 1,000 here. Bad English accent, bad angel awe. Oof, man. Now I am sad I can't use the ampersands in this one. And I love ampersands. I mentioned this in a video I have scheduled, but this one's gonna come up. I can put a random embellishment, like no problem, on a page, but I cannot put an ampersand down if there's only one person. It is my fatal flaw, I have to say. All right, do I want this star here or here? I know I want to use a star because the star's in the backgrounds. I don't know if I want to do that because I'm concerned. I think I might audition that right there. I'm concerned it, you know, flips out with the title, but I think it might be okay. So I've got these hearts. I also have some navy, whatchamacallits, enamel dots. And where else? Oh, here we go. I got these Pebbles phrase and word stickers in a Hip Kit grab bag. And I think the aqua, oh no, they're more mint in real life. In the back of the page, it looks more aqua, but these are definitely mint. So that's gonna be a no. So I hadn't looked at them before I started this video. I just kind of poked around and see what I found. Let's see if I've got anything else. So if you guys want to see anything, I'm going to a 1-day crop at the end of this month, and I'm not going to be bringing my video because no, not where this is. It's at a CKC, but I will do a layout share with everything I make that day. I'm thinking I'm going to, sorry, I'm trying to read some phrase stickers while I do this, while I talk, and that reading and talking at the same time, not a good idea. So I'm going to do a layout share. My thought is to do, I have about 9 or 10 layouts left from my Disney trip I went to back in 2007. Yeah, I know. I am aware. So to be fair, what happened was this trip, we had a really wonderful time, but my mother got very ill whilst on this trip. So it was hard for me to scrapbook right away. She got better, fully recovered. You know, she has since passed away, but she got fully recovered for this particular instance. And so I didn't scrapbook it right away because there were complicated, mixed feelings about it. And then about the time I started actually working on it, I ended up getting cancer and I stopped scrapbooking for 3 years. So it was just, you know, timing wise. These are too dark of a teal. They're not really teal, they're like a dark aqua. So anyway, I did not on purpose try to not scrapbook that particular trip. I have trouble with that word, but it just turned out that way. But I'm almost done. I've got, like I said, I've got three. I'm counting what I'm looking at right now. There's the number 3s in front of me right now. That was not the truth. I've got about 9 or 10 layouts left, as I said, and I don't know if I'll get that many layouts done. The crop is only from like 9 to 5, So, sorry, I'm trying to read these while I'm talking. Once again, reading and talking doesn't really work well. So my hope is to get at least 5 or 6 done, if not the whole 10. It'd be nice if I could get 10 done, but I'm not going to count on it. So I've got these random stickers, but none of them are going to work. Let's see. What do I have in here? I got these. So I keep most of my things together by collection, but then I have things where they're just, you know, more random. Either they didn't necessarily come with a collection, or we can do amazing. Look at this. And I don't have another, that dark color is too dark. I could do another, what do I have? Look at this, amazing. This is life, me, myself, and I right now, so crazy. We'll do so crazy, because he is so crazy about socks. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna be good with that. I'm probably gonna add some misting. But other than that, I think now I just need to figure out where things go. Do I want to do all 3 of them together? Maybe this up here. Look at this, I'm a free elf. And then maybe do the so crazy over here. My only thinking is that because I'm want to pull that color over to here, so I'll do that over there. Okay, I think we are ready for glue. Okay, so I am using my Art Glitter Clear Glue. I do get questions about this. I switched from the Scotch Tacky Glue, did I say Scotch? I hope I said Scotch. We'll see when I listen back to this. To this Art Glitter Clear Glue, and it's not glitter glue. Art Glitter is just the company name. I like it a lot better, especially for cut files and wood veneer. If you're a fan of sequins, you definitely might want to check this out, because you're able to lay down like dots of glue, like if you want to do a scattering of sequins, and not have it dry as quickly as the Scotch Tacky Glue dries. Being very careful not to glue this upside down. But see, the thing is like the Scotch Tacky Glue would be done, and this one, I can pull it back up a little bit and move it around, and then stick it back down, and it sticks. I mean, you don't have like an hour or so, but you've got a couple of minutes. Unlike the Scotch Tacky Glue, like especially if I'm backing a cut file, there is just 0 time. You can only do a little bit of glue at a time, and then sometimes the glue will start to dry before you can stick the paper down. I think up here. I'm pressing down just because I should have peeled some of the layers of chipboard down. These are from Freckled Fawn, and they're, I don't know if you can see it, they curve up a little bit, so I'm just pressing down. I should have removed some of the layers of chipboard. They're actually slightly too thick for my adoration, so it's probably why I don't use them very often. I've had them for a while now, and I still have quite a few of them left, and they have very decent phrasing, but I just think the thickness bothers me. Alrighty, what else do we have? We have enamel hearts. Like I said, we've got the 2 ampersands, and those are gonna be a no, because there's only 1 person and I can't do it. Right, there's a nice little space of no stars, so that will fit right there. Like the same thing, I can't put the dots on top of the dots. I've got 1 black one, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I can do that there. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because that way I finish them. Yay! Okay, and now some enamel dots. Pardon the crinkle. All right, so once I do this and I add a little bit of mist, and I think I'm gonna go for the mist in a gray color rather than blue or black. Ooh, stuck to my finger. I am going to be finished this layout. So the housemate still isn't home, so I might actually go ahead and actually get this done so it is up on Friday night. Y'all might not watch it on Friday night, but I will get it up on a Friday night. Now, I don't know if you can hear her or not. I don't know how microphone-y my microphone is, but Xanthi's being obnoxious in the corner of the room and walking up on some tissue paper because she's a jerk. Well, she's a cat, so I guess that word is synonymous. Alrighty, let's get out my handy-dandy postcard and add some mist. I'm going to grab some Shimmer's mist. I got, let's see, Granny Gray? Yes, Granny Gray. And this is when I bought the, I was talking about at the beginning how I bought like all the things. I bought both color kits. Shimmer's Paints now has monthly color kits. They have an original one and then they have a Missy Whitten one. And they're actually a really good value. You get usually like 3 to 4 different types of mists or whatchamacallit, like pots of paint. And then you get usually either a cut file or, oh sugar, what's the other word I'm looking for? A stencil or, you know, some sort of thing to go along with mixed media. And then you also get, usually they're dots, which are kind of like epoxy flare. So rather than actual flare that are metal pins, they're just the epoxy style ones for a very decent price. The only thing is because it's liquid and because it's heavy, the shipping is kind of ridiculous. But you really can't get her products anywhere else. So you can get some of them at some smaller, like, oh sugar, what's it called? Oh, the sequin place. Oh, Spiegel Mom Scraps. That's what it is. You can get some there, but not like all the things. You can just get like a selection of things. Anyway, other than the journaling, this is done. I am going to say thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I hope you watched this. I hope you enjoyed it. I will take photos and put photos up afterwards. I will have the journaling completed for that. And I will, just to remind you, I will be having my Lift and Sketch up tomorrow morning. I will be doing a special project. I forgot to mention this. I should have mentioned this earlier because I know a lot of people don't bother listening this far in. I'm going to be doing a special project with a bunch of other YouTube ladies for the month of July. It's not my project, so I won't mention what it is because I haven't heard her mention what it is on her videos yet. But look for that in July. And then also I'm going to be doing my Live in July videos on either Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, depending on what people pick. Like I said, for me, it doesn't matter what night I do it. It just matters what night people will be able to watch me do it. All right, folks, thank you guys so much for joining me here. Thank you for all of those who subscribe. You all are super awesome. And if you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be great. If you have any questions whatsoever or a comment about some dumb thing I said or a story I'd never finished, leave a comment below and I will let you know because I do that quite often. All right, folks, once again, thank you and bye.